Today's show is sponsored by Tiny Tales Big Triumphs. This delightful book brings to life various animals who demonstrate overcoming obstacles, the power of teamwork, and the magic of adapting to changes. Filled with captivating and vibrant illustrations, it aims to teach important lessons about resilience and inner strength through the incredible stories of these beautiful little animals. Tiny Tales Big Triumphs, available today on Amazon.com. Welcome to Talk to Me. I'm your host, Brenda Warren. You know, I had the moniker up today that simply said, I can't do this anymore. And that's the truth. I am trying really hard. And hold on one second. I'm trying to get my Facebook to come on. You know, we've had so many challenges with Facebook. This particular thing, and it says, we're having trouble streaming your destination. Facebook has not made it easy to do the streaming that you want to do. And so I'm not sure what's going on with it, but the show goes on with or without Facebook, and I'll just load it up later. But let me tell you what I'm talking about when I say I can't do this anymore. If you've been watching me for any length of time, you know that I have a community called the Life Communities, where we leverage impact for entrepreneurs daily. And I do that on Convene Communities platform. And inside of the Life Community is where I house my Soulutionist portal. It's my group and individual coaching programs. And what I mean by I can't do it anymore is I can't sit by quietly and watch entrepreneurs continue to make the big mistakes and the missteps that I'm watching them do daily. And I want to share this with you that I literally just pulled this off of the internet. It's by Melissa Horton. She did a whole article talking about why businesses are failing. And we know that 1 in 4 businesses are failing in the first year. It says business owners say they failed because the money ran out, being in the wrong market, a lack of research, bad partnerships, ineffective marketing, and not being an industry expert. Now, Melissa Horton is a financial literacy professional. She's had 10 plus years of experience in the financial services and planning industry. And she has a whole article. So just Google her name and it will come right up. She just put this out about 4 days ago. But this came about because I literally meet with a different person every day. It's part of my networking strategy is to connect with a different entrepreneur every day. Last week, I connected with more than 20 entrepreneurs, and there were some things that were pretty universal. The fact that so many of you are creating content and creating content and putting up your websites and so on and so forth. And I do compliment your website and social media audits for people. And my heart is sick as I see many have no intent, no plan, and no call to action. There's no strategy, no structure, and no systems to the things they're doing. They're doing the most and getting the least. And I can't do that anymore without asking you guys to ask yourself some questions. So I thought I'd take this opportunity today to ask the 5 questions that I've been asking about our overall lives in a different way. I want to ask it specifically for your business. But first, I want to share what my dream is. My dream is to empower entrepreneurs to achieve breakthrough results while unlocking their full potential for increased revenue and time freedom through holistic mind, body, and soul strategies. If you go to my website, brendathesolutionist.com, you can see more information about that. Now, why is that important to you? If you're an entrepreneur that is overwhelmed and you need to have your inner hustler released using proven strategies so you can have a business that's thrive, that you love, then you want to join my Solutionist portal. Here's the thing though, even before you join the portal, there's 5 foundational questions that I want you to ask yourself. And we're going to talk about those questions right now. Start with question number 1. What do you want to achieve with your business ideal? It's not a trick question. It's simply asking you to define your vision for your business as you see it. You see, I really believe people should be able to do business their way. I love the business of doing business, But what does your business ideal represent beyond you making money? Are you trying to create a legacy? Are you trying to build a community? Do you want to foster a specific value system when you have that community? The thing is, you need to get clear on what your business ideal represents to you. Because if you don't know, how will anybody else know? Because that's going to be essential in your branding efforts. This past week, all week long in my IG, and you can go to my IG account, it's Brenda the Solutionist, and you can see information on telling your brand story so you can build brand awareness. I talked about the one sentence introduction. I also discussed the art of conversation and how to exit a conversation gracefully. I also talked about the importance of follow up, and then I discussed how all of those are a process towards building your brand awareness. So I want you to get clear on what your business ideal is and what it truly does represent for you. The next question I want you to answer for yourself is, why is this goal important to you? I'm talking, we got to get beyond the practicalities. Does this business ideal that you have, does it make you sing? Does it make your soul sing? Do you get up in the morning just knowing this is what you want to do? Is it about personal growth? Is it about your freedom that you believe you'll have being your own boss? Your why is what's going to fuel you when the times get rough. As I've been talking to all these entrepreneurs, I've heard so many people say, I can't do this anymore. They've run out of money. They've run out of ideas. They didn't partner with the right people. They're consuming tons and tons of data through books and webinars and seminars, joining every mastermind and plan known to man. But here's the thing that's not being done. It's one word. Ready for it? It's called implementation. You know, if you would just take the time to slow down, you'd be able to speed up if you would just implement what you already knew. What I do know is I get to meet people as I'm talking to them on a daily basis. Most of the people in earnest have great business ideas. They want to be a positive impact for the world. They have problems. They even have solutions. What I should say, they are clear about the problems that they want to solve. They have solutions for that problem, and they want to create an amazing impact for the world to solve that problem. But what they're not doing is implementing what they already know. I want you to sit and think about this for a minute. What would happen if right now you just stopped attending all this stuff you're attending and actually implemented the things you know to do? I always harken it back to weight loss. You know, I personally have been struggling with my weight. And the struggle has simply been that I haven't done what I've known to do. You know, stop the diet sodas, get rid of the candy, the extra sugary things. It's not that we don't know what to do, it's simply that we don't do it. One of the things that I wanted to do inside of the Solutionist portal was to provide a place that lets you realize that you're not alone, that gave you some accountability, that helped you make stretch goals, but also held you accountable for accomplishing them. I'm working with some clients right now that are phenomenal people. They're action takers, y'all. But what they needed was that sense of accountability that held them to a higher standard than they were willing to help them hold themselves. And inside the portal, we do that. So I want you to ask yourself, why is this goal important to you, so that you can have a clear understanding for why you have to accomplish the thing you say you want to accomplish, so that when things get rough or they look a little, you'll still keep going and you won't give up. Then the third question, what benefit does your business ideal bring to you personally? Okay, it's time to be just a little bit selfish. I'm serious. What are you going to gain from this entrepreneurial journey when you take that leap of faith and you step out there and say, I want to be a coach, or I want to be the t-shirt king or queen, or you've have a creative expression that just makes you want to go out and share it with the world? What is the satisfaction that's going to be built by you actually taking on this entrepreneurial journey? I need you to get clear on that, because if you're not clear and you can't identify your own personal benefit, you won't keep the passion that's required, and you especially won't engage when the days get long or your efforts don't seem fruitful. I'll say it again. I said it this morning. I'll keep saying the entrepreneurial journey is a marathon. It is not a sprint. You have to embrace the process, because it's in that process, as you go step by step, precept upon precept, as you build your foundation, you're going to be able to get to your end result. And when you get there, baby, it's going to feel some kind of good. That's the part that I want you to think about. And then the fourth question: what benefit does the business idea you bring to your customers or target market? Basically, what problem are you solving for the people that you say you want to provide a product or service for? You know, is it that you are saving them money? Are you helping them make money? Are you helping them overcome a challenge that they are constantly faced with? Are you ready to roll up your sleeves and make sure that the product or service you do is, number one, done in excellent, but also solves a real problem for your ideal client that they can actually see? One of the things I've been working on myself is, as I've been working on my clearing up my branding message, is to make sure that I'm highlighting the benefits and not just talking about the features. You see, when I first came out talking about the Solutionist portal, I made sure to tell everybody how I'm going to have all these expert coaches there, which I do, how we would have weekly training, which we do, how we'll have networking, which we do. But that didn't move the needle. When I began to tell people how I was going to help them move past their overwhelm, how I was going to help them gain confidence, how I was going to help them grow their revenue, how I was going to be able to help them move past their stuck point and close the gap between their desire and their reality, and actually see growth within their businesses, that began to get people to want to join the portal. So you have to know what benefit you have, or shall I say, what benefit the customer will gain from purchasing your product or services. And you need to be able to articulate that. I'm often surprised when I asked a new person, well, what do you do? Or what service do you provide? And they really can't tell me. That's why inside the portal, we teach people the step-by-step breakdown that you use to make sure you can articulate what you do, who you do it for, why you do it, how you do it, showing your expertise, and what benefit they're going to gain from it. There's a whole training around just that. Because once you give your one sentence introduction, what you want is for the person to lean in and ask you more. That's when you're prepared to have the conversation that's going to be able to tell the story of your brand. And then while you're having that conversation, if you hit an awkward time in that conversation, or for some reason the conversation just doesn't quite go the way you desire, you need to know how to have a graceful exit. You should practice these things so that you can be a master communicator. And once you've done that, say your conversation went perfectly well and you really want to connect with this person later on, then you want to have mastered the power of the follow-up. All of this is foundational to you growing your business. When I said I can't do this anymore, what I'm talking about is sit on the sideline and be quiet and be polite and not scream at the top of my lungs that, baby, there is help for you. You know, I feel like I've played too small and I've been entirely too quiet about the benefit of the Solutionist portal, about the benefits of the services and products that I offer to help entrepreneurs get to the next level. I want to dispel some myths for you. I tell you, me, I cringe every time I see one of those infomercials or commercials that say, grow your business to six figures, or you want to be a six-figure coach. Yeah, a lot of us want to be a six-figure coach. But here's the deal. most of you are not going to be six-figure coach. There is no shortcut to being a six-figure coach. You want to be a six-figure coach? Baby, do the work. That means you're going to have your messaging on point. You're going to have your products and your services done in excellence so people will want to buy them. I had a young lady just the other day. She spent thousands of dollars on a program guaranteeing her she would be a six-figure coach. I'm like, did you read the fine print where it says results may vary? They usually put that in there, especially if they want to remain legal and not get sued later on. But that's not the typical results. It's not that you can't become a six-figure coach, but what I'm simply saying is if you're looking for a shortcut, there is none. I'm not going to lie to you like you see on all these other things where they're telling you, 30 days to $1 million. It's not that you can't get $1 million in 30 days, but if no one knows you, they don't even like you, and they darn sure don't trust you, how do you expect them to buy your products and services? That takes time. Some of the most amazing people you see here on the social media or on the internet in general, it took them years to get to where they are. I tell you, you can't judge your chapter 1 by somebody else's chapter 22. We all start somewhere. It's the first time you ever did a YouTube video or an Instagram post or Instagram reel, Facebook reel, TikTok, whatever it is. Remember the first time you did it, how scared you were maybe? Or maybe you're one of those people that had no fear at all. You just jump right in. If you're not monetized right now and you're not sure how to do it and you just feel like you're spinning your wheels, well, there's help available inside the Soulutionist portal. We have conversations about that. We have individuals that are monetized. We have some that are not monetized. We're learning from each other because there is power in the collective. But what I want you to understand is that there is no shortcut to success. There is about you making a definite decision that you want to be successful and then taking the necessary steps to make sure that you can be. If you want to be a six-figure coach, there is definitely a path to it, but it's a process. And what I ask everyone to do is to embrace the process. The first thing you have to do when it comes about getting out here in these social media streets, you have to have a clear vision for what your brand is going to be. What products and services are you going to offer? Do you know your break-even plan? Your break-even point, excuse me. Have you calculated your competition and how it will impact what you do? Have you done your market research? Do you know how to do market research? If you haven't, set yourself up so that people can begin to know, like, and trust you. Do you even know where to start? Can you build a funnel? Can you spell funnel? I know I couldn't when I first started, but now these are things that are second nature to me now. And as I learned them, I said, I want to show other entrepreneurs how to do this and not spend the years I spent trying to figure this stuff out. I've already done the work. I've joined the masterminds. I've done the webinars. I've read the books, and I've also implemented them. I've been a serial entrepreneur since I was 9 years old. I never knew that I wasn't supposed to be able to do what I did. Nobody told me. So a lot of the stuff I did was accidental. I've run successful businesses. I've had businesses that fail. But one thing I do know is that what I don't know, I will learn. I'm a sponge. I'm a lifelong learner. And if you have something that's specific to you that you'd like to learn about and you join my community or my Soulutionist portal, I give you my word. I will help you figure it out. One of my favorite things to do is research, finding out how something works and what it does. Let me give you an example. When I first wrote my book, Soul Searching, it was a homework assignment. It wasn't even designed to be read by anyone. It would be a year before I knew my book was a bestseller. And I only found that out because women around the world was using my book to do book clubs. How cool is that? But they had a lot of questions because being a homework project, there were a lot of holes. Once I found out people were actually reading the book I had put on Amazon, because nobody told me that's not how you do it, I went back, I edited, put out a second edition, and that too went bestseller. But this time I had filled in the blanks. I would soon discover that what I did wasn't normal. However, I also discovered that a lot of people were paying thousands and thousands of dollars to put books out in self-publishing on Amazon and not recouping the investment they made to do the book. One person in particular had paid $20,000 to have their book published on Amazon self-publishing and never saw a dime of that money back because they signed a contract that pretty much waived all their rights to their royalties. I would go on to learn all about self-publishing, take a class to get my certificate in self-publishing, then open my own self-publishing company. Now I've helped several people become best-selling authors on Amazon, and I'm excited to say that I'm continuing to do so. But I'm doing it in a way that allows them to make an investment that is reasonable, but also so that they recoup their investment and make a profit. See, it's important to me that I not only teach you how to do the business of business, but also show you how to make your money back, any money that you invest in me. I'm committed to your success as well as my own. And I really value and respect anyone that takes the time to come into my community so that I can teach them the things that I have learned and also learn from them. The final question, the fifth and final question is, what steps will you take to make your business ideal a reality? If you say you want to lose weight, you know you're going to have to eat right and exercise. I know there's 50 million infomercials, do this, do that, do the other. But the bottom line is if you are overweight currently and you want to lose weight, you're going to have to eat less and move more. Simple as that. There's no shortcut to weight loss either. Eat less, move more. Simple. You decide. If you want your business ideal to come to pass, then you have to have a clear vision for what that business ideal is. And then you have to take the steps necessary to move you in that direction without fail. That's about making a definite decision that will allow you to help bring your vision to life. For me, I was willing to learn everything possible to learn how to do funnels, lead magnets, landing pages. I went to film school, got my publishing school. There's just so many things I did to make sure that I was able to help others as well as helping myself. I've created documentaries and done so many things that I never thought would be possible. And I'm having a blast doing it because along the way, the one thing I was clear on is that I would do business my way. And my way is a way that allows me to live my best life now, no opportunity wasted, while helping others do the same. I am clear that my mission is to help passionate entrepreneurs ditch the overwhelm so they can unleash their inner hustler. You hear that? Unleash that inner hustler, y'all. And I'm going to use the proven strategies that I've developed over the years so they can have businesses that thrive, businesses that they love, so they too can have the opportunity to close that gap between their desires and their reality and live their best life now, no opportunity wasted. So you guys, I can't do it anymore. I can't be quiet. I'm going to be on this internet or social media stuff as much as possible, passing the word that it is possible to have a successful business when you align yourself with the right partnership, when you align yourself with a group of people that are committed to your success, when you do the work, when you stop chasing the quick get rich quick schemes and simply do what you know to do. If you don't have an email listing right now, I'm encouraging you to create one. If you don't know how, again, join the Soulutionist portal and I'll teach you how to do that. It's time out for doing business the way everybody else does it. I want to teach you how to do business your way so that you can have a work-life harmony that allows you to have a business you love, but also live a life that you love and enjoy. I'm excited about what the future is going to hold for me and for those that choose to join my life community and then go on to enter the Soulutionist portal and get the support that they need to help grow their business, to get rid of the overwhelm, to recognize that they don't have to do it alone, and to simply be a better version of themselves. It's a holistic approach to living your best life now, is what I'm taking. And I really invite you to join me on this journey of self discovery, self enlightenment, and building a business that not only you can be proud of, but building a business that leaves a legacy. We are 2 days away from the ending of the second quarter, right? Yep, second quarter. What are you doing for quarter three and quarter four? Do you need help developing your plan? Do you have clear strategies, systems, and structure? Do you? If you don't, again, the Solutionist portal is there for you to do it. I'm going to put up the code you can scan to join today. The Life community is free. It's all housed under the Convene Community platform. And if you want to go on and get the help under my group coaching program, it is $97 a month for the first 150 people that join. After that, it goes up to $450. We are working on the power of the collective, which is why it can be offered at such a reasonable price. There are no contracts and no way you can pay in advance. You have to pay month to month, because I want people to feel like they can leave if it is not working for them. But I guarantee you, if you get in there, you'll see that the support level is there for you to take your business to the next level. Tomorrow, I will be at Truth in Love Ministries here in Goldsboro, North Carolina, 510 A Street. For the Answers No Filters conference. If you're looking for if you're in the Goldsboro area and you're looking for an opportunity to come out and get some relationship advice, intimacy, family matters, etc., then you want to come out and join us at the 17th anniversary of the Answers No Filters conference. We're going to have a blast, y'all. There's flyers on my Instagram if you want additional information, or you can DM me, whatever you choose. I just want to remind you that you can have a business of your dreams, but you got to ask yourself the 5 questions. What do you want to achieve with your business ideal? Why is that goal important to you? What benefit does your business ideal bring to you personally? What benefits will your business ideal bring to your customer, your target audience? And what steps will you take to make your business ideal a reality? Answer those 5 questions just for your business and watch what you can accomplish. As always, remember, the choices you make today will be the reality you live tomorrow. So choose wisely. And remember, I can't do this anymore. So watch this space, because I'm going to be here over and over and over again, talking to you and anyone that will listen about the business of doing business, because I want everyone to do business their way. Be blessed and have a great weekend.